Hello, I'm the Brady Bass, and today we're going to attempt something no human should do. That is watch Case cooking.
Hi people, and I'm back cooking again, and today I'm doing, well, it's something I've pinched off the internet again. Now it does say to boil some potatoes for 15 minutes. Now personally,
Off the bat, that does not look like real animal meat. That actually straight up looks like weird processed. I don't know what that is. Like, for real, straight up. I have no clue what that mystery meat is. It's
I
not
think
chicken.
it should be longer, but I'm just following the recipe that she
Then what recipe are you following?
did. Now I've got some oil in my pan, and it says to put the meat.
Then you hold on.
And the
You obviously don't have enough oil in your pan, lady. Like, I mean, for that much gross, you need more oil.
onions in together. Now
Like, that onion doesn't even look right. It looks furry.
the onions are frozen, which, well, they came out of the freezer. So I am going to give them the meat and the onions
This just still looks like disgustness. This just still looks like absolute garbage.
time to cook while the spud potatoes are doing. Right, to the 8 ounces of meat and 1 diced onion.
You need, like, 3 diced onions.
It says to add 2
Tell me that's cheese.
2 tablespoons of butter.
That is a lot of butter. If you want your food to be soaking wet with butter, this is the good strategy. And it's also a good strategy to probably turn into a mysterious alien monster.
And that is butter, as you can see. I am going to
I can see that butter pretty well.
it all melt, because it needs to melt.
I'm gonna open my eyes.
And
I
don't know if I said, but that's 8 ounces of meat, 1 diced
Okay,
onion,
here we go. Opening my
or
eyes.
it can be
Okay, it's still bad.
sliced, and 2 tablespoons of butter. But it also says 2 tablespoons of flour.
Okay, when you mean tablespoons, do you mean entire Tupperware containers of stuff?
It doesn't say which particular flour, so I've just gone for plain. But I don't think it would really make a difference with only being 2 tablespoons. As you can see, the butter has nearly melted.
Yeah, I can see that the butter's nearly melted. I'm surprised it hasn't melted in the first second of you putting it in.
So now I'm going to add the flour. Mix all the flour in.
I'm just gonna... Like, what recipe are you following? Why is Britain infested with gross recipes?
Mix all that in. And then it says to add half a cup of...
Tell me that's milk and not cream. Because if that's cream, that makes this really unhealthy.
Of milk.
Okay, it's milk. For a second I thought you just made this really unhealthy.
Very gradually. But it also says a good amount.
I didn't even look at what the meat looked like. Ew, it looks like the crushed up intestines of a duck.
of salt.
What did you do? Hey. Oh, thank God, she finally learned how to use salt.
And a good amount of pepper.
Finally, she learned how to use salt and pepper after years.
So I'm going to mix them.
I'm just gonna
Mix them in.
hope for the best that this doesn't turn out gross.
Sage.
Sage? Yes, good. Put as much sage as possible in this. Sow it and fills this with holiness, and it doesn't look like something a demon threw up.
So I'm going to add, I know sage can be very harsh. So, ooh, that's a lot of sage, never mind.
No, you're gonna need to put as much sage in here to make this holy.
Never mind. And I'm going to mix that in.
Ew, it just gets more and more clumpy and grotesque the more it sits.
Looks like all meat's coming together.
You know what? I'm just gonna stare
should
backwards.
do.
I don't need the bear to look at this thing.
And a bit more milk now. More round, all round. It's all supposed
It was a
to
mistake
come
to turn
together.
my head.
Well, most of
It
is
was a
supposed to
big
come together.
mistake to turn my head.
Some of the meat's still not done.
It literally looks like the clumped up bits of I can't even say. It just looks like something. It looks like some sort of organs of an animal just crushed up in a pan.
So it doesn't matter. And we're just gonna add all.
How unhealthy do you want this meal to be? Like, please stop adding milk.
Oh, that's a lot of milk. All the milk in now, and just keep
This is an
turning
absolute
it over until it's
disaster.
done.
Like, what are you doing? I'm starting to think she has bad eyesight to not notice a single thing that's going on.
I'm going to make sure all the milk is evaporated.
Yes, please, because it's starting to look like you just threw cans of yogurt at this thing.
And then I'm going to leave it to simmer right now.
Yes, let it simmer to death.
Right, so yes, I'm going to leave that to simmer
Good.
for a few minutes, and
It's gonna
let
need
it
like
cook
a few
a bit
hours
more.
to fully simmer.
because it hasn't really had time to cook, has it? So everything get off the spatula. So I'm going to leave that to cook
This just looks like, I don't know, like I can't describe how disgusting this is.
for a few more minutes.
Come on.
Right, it's the
Stupid
potatoes are now done.
Come on,
It does
turn
say
on,
to add,
intercom, turn on before this thing
add the
gets to my
potatoes.
soul.
Come on.
Hello, machine, turn
I
on.
don't think I've done too many.
Stupid
We get to
intercom.
5 potatoes anyway, so
I didn't mean to press
and then
that.
it says to get all the meat and ham. Oh, meat and ham. It's the same ingredient thing. Get all the ham and the onions all over the potatoes if you can. I think I've got more potatoes than what I have ham.
Let's see
Never mind.
how to fix a broken intercom. Step
That's
1.
more or less
Bang
it,
your head on
yes.
the machine. That can't
Like
be
I said,
right.
the
Step
potatoes
2.
have only had 15 minutes. I don't like that idea,
Add
but
water. You don't
I'm going to give it a
need
little
to
longer
add
to
water
cook
to a
because I
bone.
think actually the potatoes are a bit soft. So
Step 3.
yeah, I'm going to give it
Turn
5
it on.
minutes then to
Step
cook.
4.
So
Use.
get everything
Let me
coated,
bang my head on
and
it.
I'm going to give it 5 minutes to get
Ow.
cooked, and
Ow.
well, we'll see how it goes.
Now
And
let's
that
add water.
is the end product. And here,
no, that was enough. Yes, can I get a security team on the 7th floor, please? If you forgot, it's microtechnology and bad cooking. That's the floor. 7th floor, please. I'm on the 6th floor. Yes. Yes. Name is Kay Giggleson. And yes. Go.